Gather round, adventurers bold in the realm where tales unfold. The podcast of heroes, a quest divine, where imagination takes flight. Let's combine. Roll the dice, let the story begin. Monsters and magic, the battles within. From dragons to dungeons, a thrilling ride. Action Surge podcast where legends collide. Action Surge, it's time to embark on a podcast journey where dungeons fall. Venture forth with the warriors true in the world of D&D. We welcome you. Action Surge, it's time to embark on a podcast journey where dungeons fall. Venture forth with the warriors true in the world of D&D. We welcome you.
Right?
No, he's a medium dog.
He's a medium dog?
Remember how scaring the shit out of him.
Leonard,
When
Leonard,
last we left them,
right.
Well, he's
No.
smelling something out there he don't like.
that's what I was thinking.
Yeah,
He probably
I know.
He probably smells something. That's why he's acting like that.
Woo!
All right, here we are. My subscription is expired. Oh no, okay.
Yeah,
We-
my
Why
gift
that
of one
didn't-
expired too.
Welcome everybody to the session 42, the session of life, the universe, and everything. Hail and well met, adventurers. Welcome to the realm of imagination and dice rolls. Action Surge, where epic tales unfold, dragons breathe fire, and heroes rise against the darkness, if we can wake up in the morning. Join us as we embark upon a journey through the fantastical world of Dungeons & Dragons, led by me, Brian Germain, the okayest DM ever, and accompanied by a band of misfit players. Each session promises excitement, laughter, mischief-making, and maybe even a touch of danger. So grab your dice, sharpen your wits, and prepare to immerse yourself in a story where anything is possible. We'll tell tales of valor, weave stories that will echo through the ages, and talk a lot of rubbish, because the action starts now. Okay, when last we left them, you guys were fighting under the dome. That's the name of this episode, Under the Dome. You guys are fighting under the dome in the deep of the elemental plane of water. And you guys were getting ready to fight the Sea Witch. Idrizil. That's why I don't remember. her
Yes.
name.
That's right. We were.
What was her name, man? It's Idrizil. You know, I'm going to tell you the name, and then you're going to understand why. Drelevelin. You were getting ready to fight the Sea Witch Drelevelin.
Durleveland!
And
We are going to battle you now!
she has just summoned a water elemental, and you can see that the prisoners over there are, were weakened, and I believe somebody healed them, right? Somebody gave
Yeah.
was that Gavor? Gavor, did you give them all like a little heal or something, or was that?
Yeah, I gave them each a hit die.
Okay. Or I was gonna say I didn't know if that was you or Kea, but okay, so
It might have been chaos. Let me take a look.
all right, so Gavor, you're starting out the round, and Zach, are
Okay.
you asleep over there for real, or are you just half
I'm
asleep?
scratching my foot.
Okay, all right.
I did nod off for a second, but that was
Yeah,
not sleep.
I heard
was the
that, but
depression.
I didn't know if you were actually asleep or half asleep. You know what I'm saying? I'm only a quarter asleep myself.
And I'm fully awake.
All right, so
I-
Gabor, what are you going to do starting off this round? This water elemental just appeared between you and Sebastian and Tharja, and is now essentially behind where you guys are at. I did take the time to remind you, and I will take the time to remind you again. Everybody starts a session with a inspiration, and I took the time to remind you last time of the wand that the captain had given you, Captain Nemo, whatever his name was, Orion. And it was the Wand of Elemental Command or something along those lines. Right?
Yes. Yes.
Did you guys write that somewhere in your notes?
I don't know.
Ugh.
I don't remember who took it.
Yes, way to be on point. That's what I like about this group.
Yeah, we're on point. Wherever the
more-
point is.
Once more, I stand on business when I declare us to be named the Forgetful Bunch.
All right.
I believe that one of the magic users grabbed that.
I think Tharja has it.
I think you have it.
All right. Well, at any rate,
The rod? No.
at any
I have
rate,
a-
Gavor. Yeah, I think Tharja has it too, but I'm not positive.
I do too.
Well, since I can't combine both of these spells at once, I'm going to just use one of them. One's natural ability, the other one, well, I've been working on it. So, he says, y'all want to see
It's a-
the monster within me?
It's a Wand of Elemental Entrapment. That's what it is.
Yeah, I don't have that.
Yeah, you do. You just didn't write it down.
Yeah, you have it.
Basically, I'm doing the beast within.
Okay. Did you put that?
And-
You did. You did. Okay. Hold on 1 second. I wasn't caught up. Go ahead.
See if it pulled up.
Why don't you read us? Why
When-
don't you read us what it does there? It did pull up, but why don't you read
Okay.
us what it does there, James?
Basically, with concentration, I use a bit of thing or anything from a lycanthrope, and I would turn into said lycanthrope. That would get resistant during the duration for up to an hour concentration. I would get resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magical attacks that aren't silvered.
Okay.
And I would have advantage on wisdom and perception checks. On hearing and smell,
Okay.
and the unarmed damage, I would be able to do unarmed damage now.
Okay. So
But
you,
I'm using
well,
my
you can always do
headhunter.
unarmed damage, but now you actually get a damage die for it.
Yeah,
Is it a D4 or D6? Or what is it?
D4
Okay.
for the claws or D6 for the bite.
Yep. Yep.
But I'm attacking with my headhunter. The very nasty axe.
All right.
Therefore, okay, and here we go, swinging away. I can only do one attack, basically.
Oh, you know what? I might have to bring out the big dogs for this. Hold on. Oh,
Uh-oh.
shoot. Oh, shoot. Okay, so that's gonna be a hit, I believe.
Okay.
Double check on the. You're checking the water elemental, right? Or you're checking
I-
the witch?
The witch.
Okay.
I'm the one that's really mad at the witch right now. She's used a magical for the wrong reason, so I'm gonna try to scare her to death or kill her to death. Or something like that.
Hurt her to death or kill her to death.
Or scare her into killing herself to death. Oh, wait, no. Never mind.
No, I've
Okay.
done that.
Okay, so she. That is a hit, so she takes 10 damage.
and I'm done.
What? Okay, hold on. I think I got stupid stuff going on again. Of course I do, because why wouldn't I? Silly. That'd just be silly to think that you would be able to actually use your computer for how it's meant to be used. Okay. Alright, so here we go. 1 second here. Whoops. Hold on 1 second. There we go. Whoops. I didn't mean to bring her off the wall yet. I need to do damage to her also. And she takes... hold on, I gotta look at her stats here. Wah, wah, wah. Alright, I always love it when my computer's moving at the speed of smell.
Oh, it goes at speed of smell?
Yeah, apparently.
Boy, mine goes at mine goes the speed of a snail. Not smell.
Yeah. Yeah, that's faster than the smell. I think. Yeah.
Well, I know in some pictures you could smell what's going on.
Come on, computer.
Wake
Okay.
up.
Alright. Does anybody remember if anybody hit the
No,
hit her or anything before?
no. This is the
no,
first round
this-
of combat.
I thought
Cut
so.
off right before the battle started.
Okay, I thought so. I just wanted to make sure. Okay. Alright. And that's it for Gabor. So Kaya. Or Kaya, sorry.
Would my sword be any use against an elemental?
They could be, yeah. For one, you know your swords are magical, and the other thing is that you believe that since you can physically interact with the elemental on some level, that it would be able to be attacked or whatever.
Nice.
And with an action like that, I can use both my swords, so I get to roll again, right?
Yes. And you should also, I believe you should have 2 attacks. So you
The 10's probably not going to hit, is it?
10, no, 10 does not hit, but the 9 does. Or the 18, I mean. For 9 damage. Minus 9. Alright. Do you want to roll your inspiration? You might have to get kind of a high roll on your inspiration to hit her with the inspiration, but if you want to roll the inspiration, you can.
Did you hear me?
No, I didn't hear you.
Where is the inspiration?
So you're just gonna roll 1d6 if you choose to roll your inspiration. You just roll a d6, and we'll add that to the 10. I think my computer's pretending to be the okayest computer ever.
Oh, and also the ones that we kind of just rescued, I try to tell them they need basically get out of the way so they don't get hurt. Don't want them to get hurt.
I don't know what's making my computer
that?
do this mess up thing. Alright,
Hmm?
anyway. 6, that'll do it. So that 10 will hit
Yeah.
then with the 6, it's 16.
Okay.
So go ahead and roll damage for that second attack. Another 9 damage. Let me double check that damage. Make sure it's rolling right. Yep, it is. -9. Anytime these days when you roll like 2 times in a row, it's the same thing. I always kind of check it because, like I've seen people recently rolling where it's like it's doing 1 damage, and then it's adding all their bonuses or
Bosses.
whatever. Yeah, and then it's like, wait a minute, why is it only rolling? It's not even rolling a dice. It's rolling 1. John's smiling over there. I think it was probably John that's whose character sheet was doing that. I don't remember, but he's over there smiling. So I'm like, yeah, it could have been John. Could have been. It sounds like some, but no, I think it was also somebody else's too. I think Joe's was doing that at one point. But,
Yeah, I think so too.
all right. So Kaya, that's 2 hits. Now, Kaya, with the 2024 rules, are you using longsword? Scimitars. Hang on 1 second. Ah!
You gave me. I'm using my moon centaurs that you gave me.
Yep. Hold on 1 second. I want to look at something. Actually, you know what? I should just look at it in here. Scimitar.
Tired.
So the scimitar under the 2024 rules, like expansion stuff, I believe it was 2, but either way, it has an ability for weapon mastery, and you guys, would have weapon mastery with your main weapons. And the ability is not listed, because why would it be, Makes no sense to me. Okay, never mind. Hang on, let me just list it under scimitar. Arg, here, arg. Why? Apparently it's not showing me anything but the magical scimitars under the 2024 rules. And
Well, they
course,
are moon centaurs.
What?
They are moon centaurs, so they're magical.
Yeah, but it's not showing me
That's
what
cool.
the base scimitar stats are, which they usually all have a weapon mastery stat. And of course, none of that's there. Here, let me try putting weapon masteries. Weapon mastery 2024. There's Zach's falling asleep over there again.
Oh, no, he's going the other way.
Nick,
All right, we'll just move on to Garnet while I look up the weapon masteries.
I was doing stretches. Sorry about that.
If my stupid, computer would be working, then I could find out a lot easier. But of course, it's not.
it's Nick.
Is it Nick? That's what I thought
Yep.
it was. The same as a longsword.
Dagger, light, hammer, sickle.
Daggers, Nick. I thought a
Yep.
dagger was Vex.
Nope.
Oh, okay. And Nick is the one where you get to attack one more time, right?
Yep. Nick property allows you to make an additional attack as part of action whenever you build a light weapon.
All right, so that's what you can do. Since you made the attack action, you can make one more attack other than the ones you just made as like part of your attack.
So I can cast my fire comet now.
Do what now? No, you can attack one more time with the sword.
Okay.
This thing. You know, I am gonna get rid of. Let me see if I can get rid of anything else. Exit that.
Another 9.
Alright, 1 second.
I just got issued a weather warning that a severe thunderstorm has rolled in overhead. In my location, if I drop off in the middle of a sentence or something,
Okay.
and it's not me hunched over like this, like a marionette, it's probably the weather knocks me out.
Okay, you got a 9 for that. Oh, no, it's an. Oh yeah, another 9 damage. Wow. Okay, nice.
Dang.
And it's a 25 to hit. I think that should probably hit. And if not, you guys should probably run. Hold on. You were doing that to the elemental, right?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Hold on. I gotta
Ooh.
give her back some things here real quick, and then take them away from the
We
elemental.
got an air quality alert. That's not good.
Okay. That can't be
What
right.
does that mean?
Okay, and then. Oops. What did you do? Oh, you did 10. There we go. Oh, 1 more. Alright. And then Garnet, sorry.
Well, since I am
No wonder.
standing right next to the
So Thar, just
Hag,
think about what
I'll-
you're going to be doing next. Because you're up next, and then Luther's up.
I will go ahead and attack the hag.
No, you're not up. You're going to be up next. I said think about what you're going to do on your turn.
Okay.
Alright,
I already know
Go
what's
ahead. Sorry,
going.
Garnet, go. The air elemental scimitar. Okay.
Yep. Against the hag.
All right. 12 damage. Is that with the wind property, or whatever?
Yeah.
Okay. And 13 for the next one.
Yep. And then dagger in the offhand for 5.
Okay. And then did you want to do a nick
Yeah.
with the scimitar dagger?
Does a 12 hit?
12 does hit.
Okay.
Oh no. Sorry, 12 does not hit. I take that back. I thought it was the +2 was actually there, but it's not.
Oh yeah, the +2's not there.
Okay.
I have archery
yeah,
check.
12 does not hit.
Well then I'll roll my inspiration.
And then that does hit.
Okay, then that's another 13.
All right. All right. And why? Okay, so hold on. Because for some reason the element and the witch are not on the turn order at all. It irritates the piss out of me. If this thing would work, it'd be nice, you know?
Easy program. It needs to pay its taxes.
It doesn't even need to pay its taxes. It just needs to work. It just needs to do its job.
Well, it might have been cut by Doge.
What is? Never mind.
We're not talking about that.
I just took. Yeah.
Never mind.
I get the joke. I'm just saying we're not talking about any of that.
Yeah.
I have a zero tolerance policy about that now. Too many people have been abusing that rule.
Understandable.
Understandable.
Alright, hold
Ow.
on. I cannot get the thing to interact with Chrome for some reason.
You're on Chrome?
Yep.
Hmm.
I'm about to switch everything over to what you want to call it though?
Firefox?
Damn it. Yeah,
Or?
back over to Firefox, yeah.
I have Firefox.
18.14.
No wonder it looks like smoke over here.
Oh my god. Work, you piece of crap. But I don't think it's Firefox. I don't think it's Chrome doing it. I think it's something else on my computer interfering with it somehow. Because otherwise, why would it work all this time and then all of a sudden not work?
Yeah, we're gonna get.
Okay, water elemental's turn. Here, we'll do this too. We'll turn off the submerged thing. Alright, so the water elemental, we'll move into Luther's area, and the one Marines area, and the one, and Gavor's area, and it will do this. If it's going to allow it to do that. Thanks, Roll20. Thanks, Firefox, or whatever, not Firefox, Chrome, whatever.
Chrome.
Work, damn it, work. I just restarted too. I don't understand. Every freaking time.
Frick. Cool.
So each creature in the elemental space must make a DC 15 strength save. So Luther and Gavor make a strength save.
Whew.
Oh, jeez.
Alright,
Oh.
Gavor, you did not make the strength save. So you are going to take... Oh, there we are. 13 bludgeoning damage.
Halved. Because it's not silvered.
It's magical.
Oh, it's magical?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not. It's not. Doesn't have to be silvered.
Did it take any of the damage I lashed out? It doesn't look like it from its bar.
Did it take damage from you? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah.
Yes, it did.
How much damage?
So your bludgeoning, slashing, and piercing is only against non-magical weapons. You take sorry, hold on. 13 bludgeoning. And you are grappled. Yeah, and then at the start of its turn, you'll take another amount of damage. But okay, Luther, you take.
Yes.
You made the save.
Yes.
Okay, so Gavor, you're also unable to breathe.
I had the machine. I
But-
had the thing on.
The what?
The gear.
Okay, so you can breathe. So you can breathe water then. So you can breathe underwater. Okay, so then you're fine. All right. So but you are grappled.
Okay.
Escape attempt is only DC 14, so you might be able to get out next round, but you may not want to escape depending. And then the range is 5 feet. Luther, this is going to be against you. Maybe. It is so slow. What is going on? You know what? I may need to reset my modem. Maybe that's the problem. I don't know. It shouldn't be my modem though. It's like the computer's like doing weird stuff with the.
Well, also, if you're having issues with my stuff, don't forget that thunderstorm just rolled in.
No, it's not that. It's the computer interacting. The interface on Roll20 interface in Google Chrome is not reacting the way it's supposed to.
Okay.
I can't move Google Chrome windows around. Like when I have several windows open, I can't move them around anymore or interact with them the correct way half the time.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, it came up finally. Like if I alt tab to different windows, it's like giving me hassle. Okay, so 23 to Luther. That's a hit. Oh my god, see, there it goes again. So for whatever reason, every time I pull up my God damn it. Gosh darn it. Every time I pull up my task manager, it's quasi-reacting the right way. What in the world is going on here? Let's try this. You're probably going to get a bunch of rolls coming up. Are rolls coming up on your guys' end?
I see water elemental attack 23 and water elemental attack 19.
Yeah, but so no new
Same.
ones.
Nope, no new ones.
You piece of tripe.
The 8 damage. 8 bludgeoning damage.
Yeah, there'll probably be a bunch more that pop up here in a second, but the first
13.
The first
Yeah.
two are the only ones that are important. But that's how long of a delay it is. Like when
That's not good.
It lasted long enough that I had to ask, and then that much more delay after that. So it's like a 2-minute delay at least, and then it rolled the same too. Anyway, okay, so Luther, you take 8 damage, and Gabor, does a 19 hit you?
Yeah.
Okay, you take 13 damage, and see how it's
Okay, so I got
43
another
other things.
13, so I got a total of 26.
Against you, yeah, maybe, yeah.
So I got hit twice from it?
No. What do you mean?
Oh. Well, I took the
You're the one
damage as a 13.
Yeah, you took the damage of 13. What you're saying, you got hit twice from it, so I don't know what you're saying.
Well,
you
I'm
got
just
hit
saying
twice from it.
additional damage. So I have 26 damage or just 13?
Did he get
I
slammed
don't know where you're
and
getting the 26 from.
he
Oh,
was
you,
at
you
8?
mean from the whelm thing? Yes. Yes,
Yeah.
so an additional, yes. So you didn't get hit, you're in it.
Okay, so that
You're
means
in it and
another.
restrained, and that did a bunch of damage to you. And then the second one was a hit, where it hit you, and it did an extra 13.
Mm,
Okay, let's see.
Okay, now I know where you're getting the 26 from. But I still don't 100% know where the 26 is coming from, because it only did 13 the first time. And then it did
13 plus 13 is 26.
Yeah, but... Yeah, right. So why would it be 13 and on to 26?
I was just saying the total amount.
Okay, I gotcha. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, now
Okay,
I need to
thanks-
make a couple
Thanks,
of
great way to confuse the guy
constitution
who's bad
checks.
at math. It's awesome.
Okayest DM ever, everybody. Okayest DM ever.
Yeah. That's why I get paid the big bucks.
First
All
one
right.
passed, second one failed.
Wait, what are the saves for?
Concentration check.
Oh,
Concentration.
gotcha. Because you're concentrating on
First one
the
passed,
beast
second one
within,
failed. Yeah.
and that gives you the advantage on the saves too, right? I believe it does.
I don't think so.
Oh, so it's just hold on. wait.
Only on senses.
Oh,
um,
okay. So perception
Yeah,
checks and stuff.
that's why I took it
Okay, so
because
the second one
I
did
was-
fail then. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, originally the reason why I took it is because I was thinking it would help reduce some of the damage, so I wouldn't be beat up as bad.
All right, Tharja.
Yep. I'm already gonna do it.
It would against non-magical stuff.
I ain't gonna hit that. I'm hitting the sea bitch. The sea witch.
Okay.
And that's who I originally hit, but the elementals have, yeah.
Yeah. I'll leave you guys to the elemental.
Even though,
Maybe
even though,
if you have the
even though-
elemental, you can use it to get rid of the elemental.
I was gonna say, even though you have the wand of
Let me
the
try
elemental
something here.
control or trapping or whatever.
Entrapment.
Yeah.
Let me try this. I'm gonna try to get rid of the music because maybe that's just slowing down the computer for some reason. I
You mean the
doubt it.
ninefold swarm?
What? Do what?
Oh, what you guys are talking about?
We're talking about the thing that we said that you had from the beginning of the whole day, of the whole session, that you said you didn't have, that everybody said that you do have, that I said that you
Yeah, I
do
can
have.
use that.
That's the
I
wand
could
of
probably
elemental
use that.
entrapment. There's-
I'll entrap.
so I'm trying, but I'm trying to
elemental.
figure out now what you're saying about the mind hold thing. I don't know. Is there some kind of special mind hold thing that you can do?
It's that
What?
ninefold swarm dagger or something.
Oh, the ninefold swarm. Yep, you could use that too. Yeah, I mean, you could use whatever you want.
I'm trying to find what you guys were talking about.
You probably didn't write it on your sheet. That's why. But it was something that I said last session, where you guys had found a dagger, or not a dagger, a wand. Well, you didn't find it. The guy gave it to you, the captain. And it was a wand of elemental entrapment, and I had to remind you guys about it last time because you guys had forgotten all about it, and I reminded you guys again this time because I figured you'd forgotten all about it again.
Yeah, I totally forgot about it. I'll use that against the elemental.
And the reason I reminded you about it is so that you guys could use it had you wanted it, and because it might prove very useful. Considering you're fighting an elemental. So yes.
Yes, I'll use that against the elemental. Sorry.
Hold on.
Were y'all hearing me fine?
Yep.
I'm hearing you fine.
Okay.
Depends on what
Maybe
you
it's
mean.
just Joe. On Twitch, Joe is said he can't hear me.
Are you this
Oh,
crazy?
that's just Joe screwing with you.
Could
I
be,
know.
yeah. All right. So I'm trying to figure out why the wand of elemental entrapment is not easily popping up here.
Don't we also have the there's another item we had that's supposed to be able to entrap Jinn or elementals. It's like a little container or something. I thought we
yeah,
had.
an iron flask. It's only for
Yeah.
It's only for genies and freedies, I think, or genies alone maybe. So okay, so she has to make a saving throw.
Oh.
Oh no, not her. Dang it! And it's not gonna. Oh my gosh! Stupid thing. You know what? I'm gonna do a be right back until I can figure this shit out.
Okay.
It is
Okay.
fucking with me hardcore. transition back to this thing here. So Joe said the last thing he heard us arguing about how much damage he took, and then he couldn't hear anything. All right, wake up, Zach. Stop taking 5, Zach. You already took 10.
Yep, Rick.
We call Zach.
Not yet.
now.
I'll be right back.
What? I told you to take a 5 10 minutes ago. What the heck? All right, go ahead. All right,
Hey,
today.
Rick.
Today we're gonna talk about the ramifications of D&D and how much of a clusterfuck that D&D can be.
Yeah, definitely so.
If it's not scheduling, it's something else. like when you tell people to take 5 and then they wait for 10 minutes and then take 5.
Right.
I take 5 minutes back to bed.
or when Zach falls asleep and it's hard to wake him up. I was getting ready to call you, Zach. I don't know if you heard me. It's like, oh, Zach don't hear me
I'm the
now.
one that's been kicking my butt lately. Fiona. Mm-hmm.
But I did memorize what I was gonna do ahead of time, so let me know when you're ready for me to go.
Oh, it looks like it might actually be.
Didn't mean to interrupt you that hard.
What? The
Almost
actual
Zach's
hell?
turn.
And now the
Oh.
thing is not interacting again because it's like doing something weird. Oh wait, no! God damn it! Now I refreshed. Oh, fucking Roll20! Just when I think you couldn't be any more much of a pain in the ass.
What's tomorrow? Is it Joe's campaign tomorrow?
Yes.
It is.
Woohoo! And it's
It
my
is
birthday.
Saturday.
And it's my birthday tomorrow.
John, it's your
Happy early birthday.
Happy birthday!
Happy birthday, John.
Oh yeah. And I'll be football to the rescue that can
Cheers.
probably screw up stuff.
I'm gonna try this one more time. You know, it doesn't. It also doesn't help that computers are as such. You can have every kink worked out completely, and everything working just fine, and then the next time you go to do something, that kink is back. It's like you just that messed up whatever is back.
Right.
Good. Gotta love technology and progress. It works great. Thank God for infallible Roll20. Yeah, Roll20 is about to get a big swift boot. I have not renewed my Roll20 subscription, by the way, this year, and I've been thinking about not renewing.
Yeah.
My Roll20.
How much is the subscription?
I pay $100 a year. But I'm not going to pay $100 a year for something that doesn't fucking work.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Are you thinking of going over to Foundry
That's
or
probably
D&D Beyond?
I will probably go to Foundry, but we'll see. I'm having some computer issues, I think, with my computer, which is why I think part of it is my computer, which is but I'm not sure yet 100%.
Right.
Yet half the time it's not working for shit, and I'm not knowing why. So I don't know what else is background processes that I can't fucking see that are doing stupid shit.
Right.
You stupid shit.
You said you're using
You
Google
stupid
Chrome.
shit.
Do you have an extension that
The what?
you said you're using Google Chrome? Do you
Yeah.
have any extensions you're not aware of?
Maybe that's something doing something. Yeah, that could be. But the only problem is in order to interact with Google Chrome, it has to fucking work.
Right.
It's really hard to interact with something that doesn't work. And if you can't interact with it to check the extensions or change extensions, then it's not going to help you anyways because,
Right.
And of course I cannot interact with any extensions because why? It doesn't fucking work. Okay, first of all, this fucking thing's got to go. You know what? We got 15 of these fucking processes going on. I don't know what the fuck this is all about. This is about to get the kibosh on it.
You okay?
Don't care about that.
Don't cough, you don't get off.
Yeah. I got a lot of these different nodes for certain things that should just not even be here.
Oh wow, we're on to Watcher Gold 19.
What the heck did you just say?
We're on the Watcher Gold to 19% now.
Yep.
Even though I go on there occasionally.
Arg. Yeah, I think so. Okay, so what I think it was is a while ago I signed up to be like the Nielsen thing, and this is part of what I honestly think it is. And I have since tried to get the Nielsen software off my computer several times, and I think I have to call somebody at Nielsen tech support bullshit because it just keeps like repopping back up like it's like malware basically, but malware doesn't do anything about it because, you know, whatever, and I agreed to it, and, you know, so that's its own fucking issue. It shows I've got 42 instances of fucking Firefox open, and I got none.
Don't tell me someone's spying on you.
Yeah, if they were, they would be sad. They would probably feel bad for me, and then they'd come and visit. I don't know, but... If someone spying on me would be bad. Okay. They'd be like, oh man, this guy's pathetic. What's going on with him? Alright, so... you know what we're gonna do? End task. I'm just ending task on anything that I know I can end task on.
Yeah.
Yeah, it also says I have 15 instances of Google Chrome open, which I have one.
Is it counting the tabs?
I have one.
Oh.
One tab.
That's fucked up.
Here, we're gonna do that.
Great. Oh, my nose is itchy.
Your nose is itchy?
Yeah, I got sunburn really bad, so I have
Means you're gonna kiss
some
a fool. Oh,
blister.
I don't know.
Yep,
try
that's what it means.
Should have gone to freecreditreport.com.
Yeah.
Should have seen this
Credit Karma.
just like an
Like,
atom
yeah,
bomb. Yeah, see the
Ooh.
Nielsen extension. There we go. That could have been it. Google Docs offline. We'll take that out. Capital One Shopping Now. Take that offline. AV Security offline. There we go. You know what? We will find out if that made a difference or not. I hope it did.
Probably not.
Maybe,
Tick
maybe
me
not.
off.
You never know.
Bibbidi bobbidi boo.
Bibbidi bobbidi boo.
Bippity
I
boppity
feel like a
boo.
zoo. You look like one too.
I think you mean TPK.
No.
I think that's what Joe said. Happy birthday, TKP coming up. All right. Okay, so where were we? Oh, God dang it! It did it again, didn't it? No, it didn't. Okay, we were at Garnet. Garnet did what?
Garnet did.
Well, we were at Georgia.
Yeah, we were.
Garnet did. Sword, dagger, sword.
Yeah, and so we were going to do Yeah, and then the water elemental went, and then it was Starja's turn. Okay, so it was Starja, and you're gonna do the ninefold swarm dagger, or are you doing the wand of elemental entrapment?
I'm gonna do the wand and the.
The wand of blah.
The wand of okay. The
I'm
wand
gonna
of
do
raspberries.
the
The
enchantment.
wand of blowing raspberries.
Yeah.
Hey, it looks like we might have something going on. I hope. I don't know. All right, so resistance. Okay. So we're gonna make it. We'll make it a DC 17, and the elemental is going to try to resist that. I don't know. We'll try this. There we go. And it gets a 12. Okay. You see the element just implodes upon itself, it looks like, and then disappears. And you are now free, and Zach, you're still not awake. And it is your turn, Luther.
Bye.
Okay. I'm going to rage. Activate.
One to
This
twin
is the
powers.
right button.
Okay, did you hear that the elemental imploded upon itself?
No.
Yeah, you were out at that moment.
Actually, I was kind of not mentally here. I do apologize.
Well, we heard you snoring, so that would tell me that you're out at the moment. Mentally, you were definitely not there because you were in dreamland, but not quite yet because you weren't there long enough, probably. I got a question for you. Since you're narcoleptic, do you tend to get into dreams faster or no?
Actually, I tend to not dream at all because I don't have solid. Because I have these little fits of sleep, I don't stay asleep
Right,
at
right.
night long enough for REM sleep to hit and allow dreaming.
Well, yeah. Okay.
And that when I do have REM sleep, I wake up severely stiff because I don't. That's the first time I've sat and still in a while,
Right.
and the dreams actually give me headaches.
Like when you get no deep sleep kind of thing. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I was curious.
And then, now to be fair, this morning is not narcolepsy. It's,
Were you up late last night?
yes,
Oh,
I was up late last night, and then
Yesterday was
I
the
finally-
hospital too, right? Or was that the day before? I can't remember.
that was the day before. I was trying to go to the hospital, and then that hospital I had chosen to had apparently had a line of people going from the front desk out the front door, out into the parking lot. That was about 60 plus people deep. And I said, screw that.
Right.
I then got somebody else to look at me between that then and now.
Okay. All right.
All
right. So what's Luther gonna do when
he's
he rages?
gonna rage, and then he's gonna use the instinctive pounce
To jump toward the sea witch Drelevelin? Drelevelin, is that?
Yeah.
Drelevelin. Man, that's a mouthful. That's a
Yeah, I
lot of
apologize.
lot of L's in there. Drelevelin.
I'm just gonna copy and paste it because
What?
it's now acting up for me.
You need me to move you? I can move you.
Oh no,
Oh.
I was trying to
Yeah,
explain what instinctive pounce was.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I can also do that off of your thing now that my stuff is working right. I think it is the Nielsen thing. I need to get a hold of them and be like bitch them out like really hardcore because.
Yeah, that's actually why I stopped. I quit their program because it had almost killed my laptop.
Yeah. Well, I've tried to uninstall it through. That's the other thing about it is like, I understand like. They want it to be not like interfering with malware, and they want it to be collecting data and stuff like that, and But the problem is like,
It's got too much bloat.
yeah, and it's not
Well-
not only doing that, but it's also like you should be able to just uninstall and then it's gone like that easy. But
Right.
you can't. And then I've uninstalled it with other programs, and and it's still leaving little pieces behind like a virus, rather than doing what it's supposed to do. It's almost like a virus.
Oof.
All right, instinctive pulse. As part of the bonus action, you can take to enter your rage. You can move up to half your speed. I'm assuming you're moving over somewhere by the.
Yes. And then, because I've entered the rage, Sea Aura, Storm Aura, point the Shocky Shock at the Sea Witch.
Okay. And she is going to be.
Oh, now it works.
Dex save, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, now my stuff is working fine now that I went in and messed with all that crap. And then that means I'm going to have to do all that again tomorrow, which irritates the piss out of me. I know. You guys all heard me say that 1,000 times already by today. So
Bless you.
Thank you.
I know one of you is supposed to go. I'm getting the feeling that it irritates the piss out of you, Brad. Anyway, so it fails its dex save, so it takes a d6.
Yes. I cannot wait for this ability to get leveled up.
Yeah, see, that's why I have not canceled the Roll20 subscription altogether, like the idea, because if the problem's on my end, then it's not going to fix it for a lot of other things too. I am seriously considering Foundry though, because Roll20 just has so many things that it promises and has not been delivering on. I just have so much in Roll20, so much invested in.
Right?
Invested in, alright, yeah.
Is there a way to download your books?
No, not really. But either way, it's just a lot of work too. Like to do other things, like to get what I have in Roll20 in the Foundry, it will be a ton of work.
Okay. May I continue on? I didn't want to interrupt.
Yeah.
Okay, my apologies. I can't. Like Luther, I have no tact with how to speak with people, so I mean well, but my mouth is just stupider than dirt.
All right. So what's next?
Breaking out the good old ultra violence here. Demonic Great Axe on the big snake fish lady.
Okay.
That's supposed to be,
That's a miss.
yeah. I'm trying. Rage is also supposed to be selected. I'm trying to make sure it's selected. Okay. All right, that one missed. I'm gonna take my second swing. That one also missed.
Something I think that Foundry has integrated, and that I think Roll20 should integrate, but has not, and Roll20's been around a lot longer, is I believe if you click on your enemy or your token that you're attacking in Foundry and make your attack, it determines whether or not you've hit that target. And then if you do damage, it'll take the damage away from that target. Which is pretty cool.
It does a lot more of the automated calculating for you.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and like it does the calculations like Roll20, but it also takes that away from anything that you would have attacked. The only thing is I can see where that could be problematic too, but all right. So Luther, the 14 does hit.
Oh. And
For 13 slashing. Also, Garnet, as Luther's like comes over there, he does like this, you know, kind of like this movement through the water and just does a swinging. And as you can feel the just the heat coming off this axe, like as it's swinging by you, because basically as it's swinging by you, it's heating up the water as it's going by. All right, so altogether that is
20.
20, yeah, 20.
Well, 23 with the shock, but
Yeah. No, just one instance of damage at a time, people. Let's keep it simple.
my apologies.
James tried that on me earlier. It was not good for me. All right. All right. And is Luther? That's your second attack. And you haven't done a bonus action, right? Or was the bonus action the shock? No, the shock is a free thing, right? Yeah, pretty sure.
He raged.
Yeah. Oh, bonus action
Rage.
rage. Okay. Bonus action rage.
It
Okay.
raid,
Gotcha.
and then it like, and whenever you do the bonus action of rage, it has a like secondary side actions that happen from it.
Okay, you
which
see her move out to the middle of the thing. She is going to try to push past Luther and Garnet. And Gabor, you will possibly be able to make an attack of opportunity. So she pushes out past. So she's going to try to push past Luther and Garnet. Luther and Garnet, are you going to try to stop her?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, give me that those strength rolls, strength athletics.
Strength athletics. Okay.
That shouldn't be too hard.
Mine. What the heck?
Okay,
man?
well then again, she was able to push past you, surprisingly enough. Okay.
Would I have a chance to try to grab her?
No, but that gives you a chance to have an opportunity attack, though.
Okay, I'm gonna be doing that with my friendly
I got a
axe.
question. Sorry.
Yeah.
Whenever I'm raging, I'm supposed to have a advantage on strength checks.
Yeah. Okay. So roll another athletics check. You also have powerful build, don't you?
Yeah.
So you already have advantage on athletics checks, I think, or is that just in regards to carrying?
Carrying capacity, and the weight I can push, drag, or lift.
Okay. So then advantage from the rage then. So make another athletics check.
If the foundry thing you're talking about deals with the stuff too.
Well, if you had a rage clicked, you mean maybe? Yeah, it could. I don't know.
Yeah.
But
yeah, that's on my sheet. I've got rage clicked, so.
Right, but I mean,
Yeah,
in
he's
Foundry,
really
I don't know
angry.
if that would automatically put you at advantage, but D&D Beyond might do that too, though. And you can use Beyond 20, but all right. So 21, that's gonna let you hold her back there. And all right, so the Gabor, you don't get an opportunity attack.
Okay.
All right. So, but then what she does is she does this here. 1 second. Wrong thing. You see her like kind of light up and electrify, and this pulse goes out from her.
Oh boy.
As she electrifies everything in a 20-foot radius.
Well, pretty much
Hang on 1 second.
the only two out of the range is Tharja and Sebastian.
What?
Basically. The only two that wouldn't be in that range is Tharja and Sebastian.
I don't think so. Maybe. I think they're still going to be in their range.
Hopefully not. So I'm gonna.
from right about there. Oh, wait, 20 feet. So it is 20 feet on the side, which is 4 squares. And then that's a 20-foot radius, which is 8 squares. So basically everybody in the room is probably going to get hit.
Big screwed.
No.
Send it back. Okay. So she does this. It's called a shock sphere.
Shock spear!
And you guys are all going to make a DC 14 Constitution save.
Eat that.
Garnet made it. Tharja made it.
Okay.
Kaya, how about you? Or Kaya, sorry.
I'm looking for it.
Sebastian did not make it.
Sebastian
Oh.
didn't make it. James didn't make it.
Oh,
Gabor didn't make it, I should say.
I will use my inspiration.
I thought you just used your inspiration. Was that John and Zach that used their inspiration?
Yeah, I don't want.
Zach.
That was me. Yeah.
Yeah, and who else was it? Did Luther do it?
I rolled a 17. Do I need to?
No, I don't mean right now. I mean a minute ago,
No.
somebody else besides John used their inspiration.
Oh no, I haven't used mine.
It
Was
was,
it Tharja?
it was Kaya.
Kaya, okay.
It was Kaya.
Okay.
what?
Okay, so that's good.
I
Okay.
didn't make it.
Oh, and Kaya didn't make it. Okay, so you're gonna use your inspiration, James? So that gives you an
Yes.
auto save there. Okay. Kaya, you got a 10. Okay, Tharja, where are you at? You made the first. You made it. 16. Okay. All right. So for the people that didn't make it, that would be. It looks like just Kaya. Oh no, wait, Sebastian. Kaya and Sebastian, you take 24 lightning damage.
How?
Yeah, and then
That's half.
everybody that did make it only takes half of that, which is 12. And then Luther, you are also resistant to lightning, so you take 6. Like you take 12 and resist 6 of it.
Okay, I clicked the wrong thing, but that's from the wording of the ability. Where I take the half light and say, yeah.
So you got to click the word balloon is what you want to click on to make it pop up in here. But anyway, so you gain resistance to lightning damage. Yeah. So but what I'm saying is, so you take 6 damage. Everybody else takes 12 except for Sebastian and Kaya, who take 24. All right.
Ouchie.
And then top of the round again, it is going to be. Oh, sorry, I'll take that back. Nope, I still forgot to make her. She does a claw at let's see. She's got three targets of opportunity. Oh, you know what? I also didn't make the save for these guys, so hold on.
Oh, they probably did toast.
I'm sure they're dead either way. So let me make the save though, because.
Hey, Luther accidentally killed people.
Luther didn't kill
It wasn't Luther that did that. It was the lady.
Yeah, I thought we said for them to get down or get out of there, but
Constitution save, right? Okay, so 1, 2. I don't know who you're talking about to get down and get out of there, but they're all chained up, so I don't know.
oh. Well, that explains why they didn't move.
They also really didn't have a chance to move. But yeah, they're all chained up. So actually, the one guard made it. So 1, 2. Oh, and I don't know why I made it, because they still take 12, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so they all go down.
She killed them all. What the hell? Yeah.
Alright. Alright, sorry about that. And then the claw attack against one of you three. We'll go Luther 1, Gavor 2, and Garnet 3. She only has 5-foot reach with her harpoon. Okay, but anyway, so 3 is Garnet. So the claw attack will do 11 slashing to Garnet. It was a 21 to hit, by the way. I wasn't sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I saw it.
Okay. All right, and then top of the round again, and then Gavor gets to go.
Okay. Well, it looks like. Go ahead.
Yeah, it actually give Sebastian back his health because it looks like he's actually outside of the ring.
Oh, awesome.
Tharja just barely got hit, but but Sebastian's actually outside of the ring.
Yeah, I'm gonna probably go where Sebastian's at.
Okay, you go ride Sebastian. I'm gonna go hop on Sebastian. This big giant chunk of metal when all the lightning's going on. I think I should do that. All right.
Ow. Oh, I like the animation.
She only gets it. Well, here, let me Control Z. Will put that to a different layer or something, I guess. Okay, so Gavor, what you doing?
Oh, you want to shock me? Let's see how well you do with my darkness.
Oh my darkness.
Darkness, imprison me.
My friend. From underwater, there's a big sea snake. And 'cause I slapped her, it was a mistake. And now these dudes that are chained up are crispy
Come
baked.
on. I'm trying to make it roll.
What are you doing, Darkness?
Dark heraldry.
Dark heraldry.
Dark-
Okay. Pop that up.
Yes.
Pop that up there.
I'm trying.
Oh, it's just not responding. You mean like my computer was doing for an hour earlier? Okay, I don't know.
Oh yeah.
There you go. Popped up. Okay, so Dark Entities heralds your entry into combat, instilling an existential dread in your enemies. Designate a number of creatures up to your spellcasting ability modifier that you can see within range that have an alignment different from yours. Each of those creatures take 5d8 psychic damage and becomes frightened of you. Okay, so
I had to target them.
What is the save?
There's only
Wisdom
one
save?
target.
Yeah, there's only one target in this case. You mean
Yep, there's only one target.
you mean you don't want to target your allies?
They haven't done enough to piss me off yet. So they're okay at the
Uh-oh.
moment.
Okay,
Usually we'll eat
so
the
it still
face.
takes 5d8 psychic damage, but she is not frightened. So go ahead and roll 5d8. Because she made her save. Or, yeah, I was going to say, can't cast that.
So
fourth
she'll
level
just
or
take
not.
half the damage.
No, I think she takes the full amount of damage still. Hang on one second.
No, it's half damage.
Oh, it
and
is
it's
half.
not
It is
frightened.
half. Yep, it is half.
And it's not frightened. But
Wow, that's
that's
called
a good chunk.
That's called turnabout right there. She did 12 damage to you guys, and or 12 damage to the people who saved, and 24 to those who didn't. And you're doing 24 to her, and she saved, so she's taking 12 herself. All right. So Dark Heraldry. Hold on. Is that that is a concentration? Okay, one second. There we go. Dark. Does that create an area of darkness too? Or is it basically like kind of like almost like a spirit guardians looking thing? Because it's like dark.
It's kind of like a psychic attack. It's like tapping into their fears.
Right, but okay, I'm talking about the actual effect. Range is 60 feet, a number of creatures, so it's one creature. Okay. Dark entities herald your entry into combat, instilling an extra. Okay, so only she can see these dark entities, basically,
Yes.
or the creatures you pick. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's no like actual visual that everyone else sees. She's like, you guys are just all like looking at her, and she's like, oh yeah, she's going a little schizo, you know, or something. I don't know. All right,
She's got an imaginary friend.
all right,
A
Kaya.
bad imaginary friend, but an imaginary friend.
And then with my bonus action,
Oh wait, sorry. Go ahead, James. I didn't know.
I will need to use it, and I'm gonna use.
A hit die thing.
I'm gonna use. Yeah, I'm gonna use like 3 of them.
The healing pool.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, go ahead. If you can, pop that up in there too.
See. I think it's because of this. Nope, that's not.
No, that's a radiant soul. That's for being a celestial.
Oh,
Oh, wait,
there
that
it
is a celestial
it.
warlock. So, but it is a celestial warlock thing. But that's not the one, I don't think.
No, it's at
There,
the very
healing
top.
light, healing light. There you go. At first level, you gain the ability to channel celestial energy to heal wounds. You have a pool of d6s that you spend to fuel this healing. The number of dice equals the pool, or in the pool equals 1 plus your warlock level. So yeah.
So I have 8 dice.
Yep.
No, it says no. I have 11. It's like you add your charisma modifier also. Yeah. So
No. It's the maximum.
Charisma-
It's no. You don't add your charisma modifier. The maximum number of dice you can spend at once equals your charisma
Oh.
modifier.
Oh yeah, but I have more dice than I can do at
Then you can
a
possibly
pool.
spend in a single. Single
Yeah.
bonus action. Yeah.
I'm gonna be doing 3.
And what's your
Because-
charisma modifier? 4 or 5?
4.
Okay. So go ahead and roll the 3 dice. There you go. So
Nope,
you get,
it's 3. My wisdom's
Or-
a 16.
I thought I said 3. I did say 4, didn't I?
Oh, charisma is a 18. Yeah.
Wait, what?
Derp.
What are you trying to confuse
Chari-
me with here, James?
I'm confusing myself. Cause I'm
You're just rolling 3
I'm
dice.
yeah.
It
Okay.
doesn't matter what your modifier is if you're only rolling 3 dice. You're only rolling 3 dice.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's how that works. If I say I'm rolling 3
Yeah.
dice, I'm only rolling 3 dice. It doesn't matter what the modifier is unless it's less than 3. So you gain back 9 hit points.
Yay, 9! I needed it.
All right, and then Kaya. Now it's your turn. Sorry about that.
My prayer of healing is able to heal multiple people at once, right?
It is.
Okay.
If you want to put that up there, you can click on the spell, I think, on your spell sheet, and I think it'll pop up there.
Hey, is that the 10-minute one?
Yes.
What level can I cast that?
What level are you guys? 8?
7.
7.
7?
7.
Okay. So probably only at the level it is, which I think is 4. Is it level 4?
Man, I need to clean my TV.
Let me see.
Not sure.
I will check real quick. Prayer of Healing is level 3, so you can cast it up to level 4 if you wanted to.
Okay. Everyone took a lot of damage from that lightning, so
Yep. Okay, so did you click on it?
my computer's giving me a hard time right now.
All right, let me put it up for you.
No, I got it.
Oh, there you go. It worked. It worked. It came up. It just delay like mine was. Okay, so it heals everybody. Everybody that's in the radius will take. Well, here, let me put the spell description up. Up to 6 creatures of your choice. So, so you can be. It can be basically everybody. But heal 22, 21, 21.
May I make a suggestion with your healing?
That's not the 10-minute one. That was I forgot that was the other one, John. What is it called? Healing
No,
Spirit.
this is the,
Healing Spirit.
this is the 10-minute one. Casting time 10 minutes.
Oh, casting time 10 minutes. Oh, I see. Okay, okay. So it takes 10 minutes to cast. Do you want to begin casting it, or do you want to wait until you're out of combat to cast it?
Well, we don't know how long that's gonna take and what she's gonna do in the meantime, and
Right. Well, that's what I'm saying. If you're taking 10 minutes to cast this spell, then you won't be able to do anything else for probably the rest of combat. It's a tough call. So you might want to do something else, like do you have mass healing word?
just let me think. I don't need more talking when I'm overwhelmed. Okay.
Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh gosh.
I'll do something else.
Okay. Well, you do have a spell called Mass Healing Word that only takes an action, I think, or a bonus action even, maybe.
But won't that only help one person?
No, it heals. It's called Mass Healing Word because it heals a mass of people. Like, it heals like multiple people. Here, I'll put it up there real quick. I'm worried that if I cast off your sheet, it's gonna. Here, let me just do that. Sorry, just ignore the number for now. But Mass Healing Word is a bonus action, and it heals up to 6 creatures again.
Okay.
So it's the same. It still helps up to 6 creatures, and you can still cast that 4th level up to 4th level, but it just heals a lot less, because it doesn't take 10 minutes to cast. But all right, so everybody gets 8 hit points back. Okay, and that was your bonus action, so you still could do an action too.
Okay.
Like attack or another spell or whatever. Like you could attack with a spell. Like do a spell action rather than a attack action.
Okay, so so at 22 it hits, right?
22 does hit. Yep. Oh, you're sending your combat after him? Okay. For 9 cold damage. You guys suddenly feel the water get a little frigid around you as this little moonbeam comet shoots out of this thing that's been circling, kind of circling around Kea, and then it just kind of shoots out at the shaman, the sea witch, and it hits her and kind of explodes into a frosty aura type of thing around her, and then you see her take some damage, and then all of a sudden you see the comet kind of like reform and start circling around Kea again.
Nice.
All right, and that would be your action and your bonus action. All right, so Garnet.
Scimitar!
That's a
Nope.
miss.
Scimitar!
That one's a hit. I need to put Nick up in there. I need to see what Nick does.
Oh shit.
Dagger! Miss! Scimitar!
That's a hit.
Alright.
And another 13.
Yep.
All right.
And Sebastian will move up there.
All
And
right.
that'll be my turn.
All right. So. All right. Sebastian moves up there, and then you just did your attack, and then Tharja.
Let's see.
Now might be a good time to use that dagger thing that you were talking about.
Yeah. That.
The 9-fold swarm dagger. That's gonna be a hit. And click on damage.
Oh yeah.
Where the 9-fold there it is. 10 piercing and 5 force. Okay, so you see, if I remember right, let me look real quick, because I believe there's a description of that here somewhere.
Oh, we just
That's
lost.
What? Who did we lose?
We just
Zach?
lost Zach.
Attack.
Uh-oh.
It might be
He
the
said
weather.
it was storming there, so
Yep.
so we're all off camera right now.
Here he comes.
Oh, he's back.
Oh yay! Storm knocked you. Wait, I don't see him. Oh, in there. Okay, I see him now.
My power went.
Yeah, I figured that was something like that. I was thinking that was the weather. And
Yep.
I think John just said that that was probably the case too. Where is that dagger?
Can I go ahead?
Can you what now?
I do apologize for. Can I go ahead and tell you what my next move is going to be in case I get
Just in case?
disconnected again?
Yeah, it's gonna be your move here in a second anyway. But go ahead.
Luther's going to swing twice with his demonic great axe.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay, so basically she throws this dagger at the sea witch, and then I think I put all that information in there, and I think that's what. But basically, what it does is when she throws this dagger, it kind of splits into like 3 or 4 other daggers. And they're all ghostly daggers, and all the ghostly daggers go and like hit the sea witch at the same time. Like it kind of like
Nice.
she throws it out, it goes and splits into like these several daggers, and they all kind of fly at once.
Nice.
And
I
she
like
takes
that.
15 damage total. 15 damage from a dagger is hardcore. Let me tell you what.
Yeah.
Especially since you rolled a 1 on one of those.
Hey.
Oh, it is.
Not bad.
Wait, hold on, wait. That's a D4. Wait. Yeah, you rolled a 1 on the D4. And then there's another D4. Hold on, wait a second. On a target hit takes 1d4 force damage. Ghostly duplicates of the dagger fly at up to 3 creatures you can see. Okay. So what we need to do is you need to roll that damage because I don't have it written in there right.
Me?
So yeah. So you need. So you're having. I'm assuming you're sending all the ghostly duplicates at the Sea Witch, right?
Yes.
So you're gonna roll that 2 more times. There we go.
Holy shit.
Another 1 and a 4. There we go. So that's actually how much she takes. Which is really hardcore for a dagger. So 17 and 17? Yeah. 34, right? And upon these daggers all flying out, these ghostly daggers, it hits her and you hear her wail like this crazy scream. It's like, ah!
Yes!
And then she freezes and like all of a sudden you see her body just like she freezes in place and her body just kind of like starts forming over into like this coral crustacean looking thing. Like she's like almost like she turns to stone, but she turns into like coral.
We did it! Yes!
Feels like a half-baked victory since we didn't really save any of the captives.
Wait, how many turns was that?
Anyway, all right. Luther, you're not on camera either. Can you hop back on camera if possible?
Yeah. How many turns was that? Well, since the captives went down.
Since the captives went down, it has been 1 round.
Ooh,
Does anyone have Revivify?
I'm about to double check.
Kaya, you might have Revivify, depending. Which can bring back somebody from
Luther
the
using
dead.
it first.
I will also say that if any of you have potions of healing, you might be able to administer them now.
Okay.
Do any of you have
Can
potions
Luther
of healing?
also make a first aid attempt?
You could try to make a first aid attempt to stabilize. Since this
Potions of
would all
healing?
be the first round that they went down, so this would all be
Simultaneously?
well no.
I got a potion of healing.
Okay. So this would all be what I was trying to say is one death save is what I'm saying. So let's see, 1. Oh, not an advantage. Hang on, let me edit that real quick. It's always rolling an advantage again. Advantage toggle, whisper toggle. I need to change the settings for this whole game. Okay, so that one is fine.
This for
That one is fine. That one is fine, and that one is fine. As far as they're not dead.
I got 2 potions of healing.
Okay.
I could give the healing light dice.
Okay. If you give healing light dice, you can heal them. And Luther, you're going to administer medical, so go ahead and do that.
I can't really do anything because I've got access to the.
Okay. So Tharja, you said you had a potion of healing. You want to run over and help one?
Yep.
Okay. So
I'll give these 2 by me with potions of healing.
Okay. And
I can start my prayer of healing now.
yep, and you're gonna start your prayer of healing. Well, we can say as soon as like the Sea Witch went down, you started your prayer of healing. And so go ahead and roll what is it? 2d4 plus 2 for the potion of healing. Yeah, so 2d4 plus 2 for well, actually no, it'd be 10 for everybody, right? Because if you're doing it as well, no, because you're giving it, it's still a different thing. But yeah, okay. So, and the prayer of healing will heal everybody up to 9 more hit points if anybody's missing anything, still. And okay, and it looks like they all made their first death saves, so they are all stabilized once you guys finish out, like, you know, bandaging them and giving them first aid and prayers, potions of healing, and then they're all brought up to full health when she does the prayer of healing. When she finishes the prayer of healing, everybody should be at full health, I think, right?
Yep.
I'm still down a bit.
Okay.
I'm up to full health.
Even with the 9, James?
I'm at 50 out of 69. Because remember, I took a lot of ups
Yeah.
because of that water elemental.
But I mean, you added the
Yeah.
you added the 9 points from the prayer of healing, though,
Yes.
right? Okay.
But I'm okay.
Okay. All right. So
I'm down 6 still, but
so everybody's also chained up. So like
I will try to.
Can I just chop the chains?
I can try to pick some
Why don't we
locks
look on the fish?
with the right tool for the
Why
job.
don't we look on the fish lady for a key?
okay, the fish lady's basically now a coral lady, but
Court lady.
a coral lady, yeah. She made a coral. But what I will say is that
Back up and right. PC.
I didn't hear any of that, Zach. It was like choppy.
I apologize. I'm back up and running now. I'm gonna try and rejoin.
Okay. Hold on one second here. The dome. Okay, here we are.
Sorry.
So in the dome area, like in the coral, you do see there is an iron key around her neck, around on the coral statue type of her.
I guess work smarter, not harder. Whoever finds the key.
Yep. So if you guys
All
want
right.
to break things, you can, but the key you think will probably work on the manacles.
And I got thieves' tools, so otherwise, so I could try to pick.
Okay, so you free everybody. And of course the water inside the dome all recedes. So they can also like breathe normal now. And you guys, could be without the suits, but since you guys got to go back to the thing, you might as well keep the suits on because it's only the water inside the dome, and the rest of the temple's still filled with water. And you guys find among the treasures of this lady. Hang on one second. I gotta do a rando thingy. What is it called? Thieves Guild? Yeah, Thieves Guild, right? Yeah, Thieves Guild loot. Have you ever been to Thieves Guild loot? I highly recommend it. There's a harvesting thing and a loot generator, kind of like that you'd find on like Dungeon or Kassoon. But they also have the harvesting thing, so like the loot that you'd find on a marrow, for instance, which is what this sea witch is. And all right, so how about Kea? How about you give me roll 6d6? Luther, you roll 3d6. And Tharja, you roll 2d6. Yeah, roll 6d6. Six. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. 66. Nice. 15, and then Atharja rolled 7, and then Luther, you're going to roll 2d6. 13. Okay. So, that 66 is 1,500 copper. And the 7 is 700 silver. And the 2d6 is 13 times 10, 130 gold. one second. All right, and then who hasn't rolled? Gavor, did you roll?
You did not tell me to roll.
Okay, right. I realized that. That's why I said who hasn't rolled.
I haven't rolled.
Okay.
And I see.
And Garnet, you
John.
haven't rolled, right?
Yeah, I haven't rolled
Yeah.
either. No.
Your camera fell down, John, or your lid
Oh.
or something. All right. So, Garnet, give me a D100 roll, and Gavor, give me a D100 roll.
Okay.
A 90. Wow, nice. Okay. And then Garnet, for your 90, also roll me 2d4 and 1d6.
And what did I roll?
And James rolled 69, dude. All right. So and James also roll me 2d4 and 1d6. So the 2d4 is 8. Garnet. 8. Oh wow. Oh shoot. Okay. Okay, so it's 8 art objects worth 25 gold pieces each. And what was your D6 roll, John? 1?
A 1. Yep.
1. Okay, so that's a different thing. Hold on. And then James, yours was a 2d4 was
A 5 and a 5.
Oh, a 5 and a 5. Okay. 69. Okay, so 5 more 20 5 gold piece art objects. 5 art objects worth 25 gold pieces each. And I just keep putting object for some reason. My S key is lazy. All right, and okay, so then what the 1 and 5, so 6 other items of interest. Hang on one second here. Table F and table B. Hold on, let me find out. Dude, is that it? No. Alright, okay, roll a D100, John. And tell me the result.
84. 84.
Okay, one of the things is a helmet, quite ornate. It looks like it's an owl face kind of carved into the front, into the visor area, and the helm would fit over your head, and then the owl face would, be over your eyes, so you could see through the eyes of the owl, kind of thing. And it looks as though there is like one of the eyes is replaced with like a gemstone. Do any of you have identify?
I think I might actually. Let me look.
Oop. Download.
Yeah, I do I can do it as a ritual.
Okay.
I was gonna offer to do a history check to see if I recognized it.
sure why it's taking so long to load in there. There we go. This is the Helm of Telepathy.
Nice.
All right, and then let's see. We'll start with James. Actually, we'll start with Kaya and go backwards. Kaya, roll a D100 for me. Table B. What was the result?
60.
60. Alright, you find a spell scroll. One second. Yeah. It is a third level spell scroll. Third level spell scroll. Okay, let me put Helm of Telepathy in here too, so we remember it. The third level spell scroll can be any cleric spell you choose of third level, and we'll have to pick it up before we use it, like next time or whatever. But you can look through spells if you want right now, and then see what ones you like. Tharja, give me a D100 roll. And tell me the result.
77.
77. You guys kind of get the feeling that this sea witch has been down here doing this kind of stuff for a while now. And you find a small pouch, Tharja, but the small pouch is completely dry. Like doesn't have a drop of water on it. And after careful examination, you notice that it is a pouch. When you open the pouch, it's got some like sand type stuff in it. And you notice that it is something called dust of dryness.
Okay.
Alright, and then Luther, you're going to give me a D100 roll.
Okay.
Luther.
And then since I started out with John, Gavor, you're going to be last. You're going to be next. Also last.
Just the dryness, isn't that just sand?
Yeah, but sand that keeps the extra dry. It's baby powder. No, okay, so
Oh, so it's soft sand.
so you rolled a 60. So also,
Yeah.
so you find a spell scroll also. It will be a third level ranger spell. So none of you can technically cast it because none of you are rangers. But if it's a spell that you could normally cast, you could cast it. But generally speaking, you could also sell it. You know, at third level, it'd give you a decent chunk of change. Not a lot, but a good amount. And then Gavor, you got a 33.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Gavor, roll me. What kind of ranged weapon do you have?
Eldritch Blast.
No, what?
Being honest.
Weapons. Do you have any ranged weapons?
I'm looking. Actually, no, because I've been using my Eldritch Blast as my ranged weapon.
Okay, so then you find And you guys can also you guys don't also have to keep the items you find. You guys can swap them around between you, however you want. We're gonna roll 1d6. You find 4 plus 1 crossbow bolts.
Cool.
And then here, well, let me do the water elemental. So 1800 and 1800, right? I think this is what it is. Divided by 5. Okay, you guys get 1,000 XP each.
Yay!
Ugh.
And you guys get back, you guys get the crew back to their ship. You guys head back aboard the Nereid, which is, of course, resting and waiting for you at the, up above in the ocean above you by the underwater cave. And back aboard the Nereid, Orion and his crew kind of, they rejoice at the return of their shipmates, and of course, one of the shipmates is like a little crotchety, and he's like, fine lot you sent to help us. They nearly killed us, but they're all happy and rejoicing and whatever, and they throw you kind of a big a feast in your honor and have a big decent sized party, and the shipmaster Orion offers his eternal gratitude.
Can we call that a good place to call it quits today? My phone's about to die.
Yep, we're about to quit. That's what we're wrapping up. And he also provides you with 1,000 gold pieces. And he asks for his wand back.
No.
That'll be a next session battle if we if you're gonna fight him over his wand.
No.
Okay, the Nereid quickly gets underway, leaving old Hydra's Island behind it. And several days later, the Fellowship is returned to the World Serpent Inn with all the goods you salvaged from the temple. So you can put Captain Orion and the Nereid as an ally if you would like to on your sheets. And this might be Shay's last time, you said, for this session?
Yeah.
So we might see you one more time, and if not, then we'll have your character at the World Serpent Inn waiting, because that way we can get her around easily.
Yeah.
And with that, we will.
I hate that too because this is one of my favorite characters to play.
Yeah, we could also see if you're still going to be available for Joe's thing tomorrow night. I can talk to Joe about maybe getting you over to there with this character.
Yeah, but you
'Cause you
guys
had
weren't
said-
sure about that since there's already a drow.
Right. Well, you had said that you think you would like that character over there better
Ow.
anyways, but we'll see.
Ow.
I
All
thought
right.
she was in it.
She is in
She
it.
is, but she's in with a different character.
Maybe I could be an old friend or a distant relative of the other drow.
Possibly, yeah. But we have to talk to Joe about it because it's Joe's campaign. So, at any rate, does that put you guys up a level or no?
No.
Haven't you looked yet?
No, we need about another $3,000.
Wow. Okay.
Yep.
So you still got a ways
Yeah.
to go. Well, that's
I
good. That's
thought I
good
would've
in a
been
way because I've
closer.
got plans for you next time already. I just got to get them underway here. But thanks for joining us here on Action Surge, where imagination collides with the roll of dice. We battle fearsome foes, forge unforgettable memories together, and as this session draws to a close, remember the journey never truly ends. Computer problems also never truly end. Keep rolling those dice and weaving those tails. Farewell, adventures. And don't forget to check out Action Surge 5e on all the platforms, including Twitter, Blue Sky, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, wherever you can find it. And give us likes and subscribes and share. And remember, you're helping us out by just watching and telling your friends about it. And we appreciate you. And until next time, may all your actions serve. And we're out of here.
Gather round, adventurers bold in the realm where tales unfold. The podcast of heroes, a quest divine, where imagination takes flight. Let's combine. Roll the dice, let the story begin. Monsters and magic, the battles within. From dragons to dungeons, a thrilling ride. Action Surge podcast where